back to the Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming. So today we're taking a look at the Transformers Silence Returns Overlord. Here, if you haven't seen this, unboxing with the two other figures. That's where I unboxed him and Perceptor. So you can check that one out if you want to see me unbox them. Box them. First impressions. All that stuff I was just saying. Things that I was letting people know in life. But yeah, it's an older figure, different scale. I want to see how he scales with the Siege figures. Go check out my Times Returns Perceptor review. Yeah, that one I showed like the scale between them. With Siege slash older figures. By the way, as you see, you can see Overlord comes with the figure gun. Comes with that little card, which the seller didn't find. I think that's fine. With it, but it's still fine. But you still get everything, the gun, its instructions, a jet cockpit. If I'll say this really quickly, if you like the Times Returns Sky Shadow mold, you like this mold. If you hated the Times Returns Sky Shadow mold, you like this one. If you hated the Times Returns Sky Shadow mold, you'll hate this one. And if you like that mold, you like this one. The Sky Shadow did come before Overlord in the toy line. So there's that. It appeared in the Times Returns show. AEW Comics Overlord did, but especially the Japanese series where he bought Jinrai. Power versus Prime. But so you can at least see how Overlord does look. It would look good with fighting against the Autobot Starsaber, Supreme Commander, Defense Force, Galactic Defense Force. But so you can see there's the robot mode. There, I know there's like an upgrade kit. And this is supposedly the height Starsaber will be. And if you've never picked up the Times Returns Sky Shadow mold, this will also be your first mold. Well, first slight remold. Well, remold in different paint apps. So if you never, or if you just like Overlord from the show, well, any other time that he's appeared in, then you know the figure. No, you don't. Or if you just want an Overlord figure in the collection, there. Well, this was many years ago. But anyways, there's the guns. You can see his gun. Show Cockpit, which we'll take a look at in a second. There's a Headmaster especially. Which here, so let's take a look at the instructions. They're big. These are the original ones. Open up. Dreadnought is the Headmaster and Overlord. So the instructions tell you to go to Pro mode and /shape mode. And on the back it tells you how to go base mode, and if you have other bases, you can combine them up. Okay. So here's the instructions. See the steps clearly. There's the bottom of it, back of it. Back of it tells you to go back from robot mode to all mode. Alright. And also if you have the Times Returns Krypton on and Sky Shadow, you can find them 3 bases up. If you have them, which I do have Sky Shadow and Times Returns now with them. If you have the different Headmasters, they are all different compatible. Okay, let me set the instructions back onto the side so we can take a look at the accessories. He just come with 2 accessories. His gun. This is an exact copy of Sky Shadow's gun. Sky Shadow's gun. We'll take a look at when we'll bring Sky Shadow out. It's just all done in purple, which is molded nicely. It's purple plastic, hollow underneath. The barrel's like molded in, it's all done purple. Right there. Yeah, so you can't hold it. So the gun back off to the side, so I don't need that right now. Here's the jet cockpit, which is also for my shoulder. For my shield. You can see the Decepticon symbol. It's here, bottom of it. Yes, it does have landing gear for all mode. Put down, and then also there's the peg, so you can peg it into his hand or shoulder. There, just that helmet. So if you want to use it on the shoulder, you just flip that back up. Also that back up here. So yes, this also have a function for jet / robot mode. So you see there's the jet cockpit. And you see there's like this window. This is from the base mode. And this is chat mode. So let me show you. It's a feature if you need one. So if you can't open that up, you can pull this little front section off. So you can open the window. This is for his base mode. And it will just slide it back in. Say you had it right the first place. First time. There is a big spot for maybe a Decepticon symbol. So if you were displaying the base mode, put a Decepticon symbol in there. So they could have had one in there, but it's fine. And if you're doing jet mode, here's the jet cockpit. So that way you can set his try that in there. Okay, so there's that. I'll take a look at Overlord and I'll look at his shield / and his gun. And I'll also do comparisons. No, I'm not using a flight stand, it's a bigger figure. It won't work for a flight stand. It will work, it's just going to take more time posing and standing. To see, here's the front, there's the back. So if you had the Titans Return Sky Shadow, I'll take it out when I do comparisons. But the whole front, the whole legs assembly, well, the whole crotch and lower is the same from Sky Shadow. The whole upper torso is brand new. Even the back is brand new. Even the back of the legs, that's the same. Even the base mode transformation is different. Okay, I'm not showing that feature off until base mode. Okay, it's right there. Silver, gray. It's done in white plastic. See, like the fins right there, black for the hands. Decepticon symbol right there. The purple cones. Head. Again, it's the Headmaster. I'll take a look at that. As I talk about the gimmick / and transformation. Well, I'll talk about the Headmaster before I go transformation for him. Alright, so let's go over articulation. Head can rotate so make sure the torso is locked in. Head can rotate a full 360. Can look that far up and down. Nobody look down to or up to. That can open up to real so you got the Headmaster. Shoulders can go this far out, hitting into the face. And the strength's the same. If you want, you have that whole double hinge, so you can bring it up a little bit further. This was more for base mode. Okay. Full 360 swivel, no issues there. Bicep swivel, full 360, no issues there. Double, single knee bend, single elbow bend. So I collapse the arm in and the finger hand is over close. It can just hinge in for transformation. That's all on the arms. Assembly. Legs. Hips can go that far forward, no issues there, and down far back. All the way back, no issues there. You can kind of get the full Monty. Full split. Oh, full front and forward. Down. Let's see how far. Oh, let me bring arms out. Nope. No. Okay. There we go. Can get that far out. There, because it's a big figure, so I'm trying to keep it all in frame. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. I swivel. Pull 360. 60, which is there. But you gotta hinge out for this side front one. Knee bend. Single joint. Due to transformation, you do have this hinge if you want, but that's more for base mode transformation. Knee bend, like I said. Ankle tiltage all the way. And the feet. Your heels can move all the way down. They can hinge down that far. More down, but that's more for transformation. And you can have it up to there. And around there. If you want like a claw or something. Yeah, the back of him is clean, so I'll show you how to equip this accessory. We'll go into comparisons. So shield, like I said, you bring down this landing gear, and then that will reveal. And then you have to bring down this tab. Peggle, bring that big on this peg. And then we'll push the landing gear up while leaving that peg down. Ports on his shoulder. Peg it in all the way. And boom, there's that. I'll show you also how to display him, but I'll do that before I do. Well, before I do transformation. This gun, he can hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Side fit, but there, so you can see you can get him holding his gun and show. So I'll just do a few quick comparisons. Here's with Titan's Returns Pro Scepter, which I also did do review on. Okay, right there. Scepter. Scepter comes right up to his wheel on the wheel in the crotch. Don't know why he has a wheel in the crotch. We'll find out why later. Unless I probably can actually bring this, but the wheel in the crotch. There, that helps. If that helps. Okay. I'm pretty sure I already knew that was going to fall off. So I'm going to set Perceptor off to the side because I'll have other comparisons for the different modes. There. So now the next. Figure, well, for comparison at least. Here is the Power of the Prime's Inferno. Here's the Voyager compared to him. Voyager Inferno. Okay, there, so there's Inferno. There. I'll get to my figures. Let me just set they are falling over. See what they are later. There, so there's that. Set Perceptor back off to the side. Here's with Combiner Wars. Megatron, this is the modded up Megatron version. in that mold. Later classed, not classed. So you can see Overlord is leader scale with this Armada version of the Combiner's Mix. Surprised we never got an Armada Prime from Hasbro. But there's the Armada version of Mex. There's that, so you can see he's literally the same height as him. Same with the other leaders if you have any other Power Prime Center turns leaders. There, so I'll bring out Sky Shadow and then I'll do the pose after Sky Shadow. So Sky Shadow is the remold, mold before Overlord. He was the mold before Overlord. The mold was a mold that was intended to be Overlord, but they gave it Sky Shadow first, and then Overlord. Which I actually had Sky Shadow first. Now we have Overlord. Let me stop him from using splits. Okay. There, so you can literally see like what they did. The whole legs is the same. You'll see that in sync mode. The guns are the same, just different colors. Purple versus the red, black, silver. Shields are different. I'll show right there. The whole crotch wheel up to right here and up is a new mold. Add even the sides too. And even the backs are a new mold. That is a different mold. Like you can tell, like the legs are different. They're the same. The whole legs assembly are the same. They're the same. Same. Okay, but there. So I'll just show off the Headmaster Gimmick if you don't know what that is. Headmaster Gimmick. Quickly for robot mode at least. So I'm just doing Sky Shadow off to the side. So if you have another Time Master, I'm trying to lower the Time Master articulation in a sec. Let me just game one out. So I just removed Sky Shadow's head. For a second. Pop out their heads. Which Overlord's removes a little easier. They're interchangeable, so if you want, you can give Sky Shadow Overlord's head. There's Overlord's head on the Sky Shadow, so we have interchangeable parts. There, and then Overlord, if you've seen this. Sky Shadow's head on Overlord's body. So you can see different facial expressions. There we go. That wasn't close up on the way. There, so you can see if you want, you can swap it out with any other figures who have Time Master compatibility. As Overlord as his Headmaster just falls. Sky Shadow's Headmaster just falls. Over. I'm gonna quickly put Sky Shadow back into his all modes. Let's see his all modes before they fall. Just gonna quickly do it on top half. I'll do that later. The speed transforming Sky Shadow back into his all mode for later. there is another part remolded from Sky Shadow's mold, but that's more for base mode. Some part. Molded. Okay, let me just put the shield back on. Sky Shadows. Back on. Yeah, so I'll show you how I pose Overlord, and then I'll talk about the transformation. Transformation into his jet mode. To his 2 alt modes. So that, I guess you guys see this have 2 alt modes. The top half forms that tank, bottom forms top forms the tank, top forms the jet, bottom forms the tank. Just finishing transforming Sky Shadow's like back into alt mode. There. So let me show you the Headmaster posability on Overlord's Headmaster before I put him back in. Headmaster. I don't know, you start this and then do transformation. But small head can rotate full 360, which is there. And the face has gold. Its head is translucent green, looks like. Arms can go this far up. Actually, all the way up. See, like little down arrows on the hand, on the side of the arm. And legs can go this far forward. Back. Straight back right there. And arms them up from the head. So, let me form the head one more time. For this mode. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so how I pose Overlord is different. How I pose Sky Shadow. Kind of give him like a splits a little bit. Do give the knees forward bend a little bit. And yes, I do use some angle tiltage and the knees back a little bit. Give them like more out. Rotate the thighs out. For Overlord's right. So the knee is planted. Help get this chest straightened out a little bit more. I do give that arm the bend forward, perfect. Leave that cockpit there. Rotate the Overlord's head to the side, bring this arm up, bend the gun, and I will kind of do it like that. Kind of this way, see. Let me give him a little bit more angle. Tiltage. That's kind of how I pose Overlord. In the middle. Sorry, just removing some extra dot here. But there, that's kind of how I pose Overlord. There. Okay, let's talk about his transformations. me just send it back into a normal stance. No flight. I'm not doing a flight stand. For him. Okay. Stand back up. 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 And there are stickers on him already applied. They're mostly more in gem mode. Like these little bits right here. These. Right here. These ports. Those are sticker. And I believe that's all in robot mode, yep. The rest reveal themselves in gem mode. And well, nothing really in take mode. We set the weapons off to the side is one thing. It's the first, no, before the first step. Pre-step. Pre-step done. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna remove the head. Master. So, remove the Headmaster. Oh, first, well, remove. Dreadnought. There, set him off to the side. Close this back up. Rotate around. That's the first three steps. First steps. First 4 steps. Close the head. Okay. So now for the nose. For a second, I'll just leave the Headmaster off to the side. Take the Cockpit lever back the key at VR. So put that back in. All the way. So you can see it's like this, and then there's like a little notch cut out on the inside, so just flip that in. Push in there. Bring down the linear if I'm correct. Correct. Yes, and attach it to Overlord's back and bring that back up. And so flip that linear out, rotate Overlord 180. Connect. You can see like there's the clip and the clip. Just line this up and snap. Snap in both sides. Both sides and just now flip around. Flip this around. Up. And that's not supposed to happen. Okay, let me do this. There we go. Got it. There, so you can see now this is forming head. Just push that forward all the way. Yeah, now it's gonna be off camera. I didn't realize. So, but now, let me see what orientation. Wait, instructions. Separate from the back, so just from the waist and pull out the top. And so, like so. Let me set the lower back down, the legs over here, opposite side. Or the other time I mess around again. Alright, bring this down a little bit more for all mode. Okay. Let me make sure these bits are stay tabbed in. So these bits back here on the, I'll talk about it more when I give it, when you bring out some of the comparisons. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so flip in the hands. push them in, push it in, like so. Flip up these wings, flip down these ones. Do the same thing, flip up, flip down, flip up, elapse down, in, and you'll see there's a tab. Alright, okay, there we go. You can see there's a tab right here. There is a slot right there. Just line and peg in. There, let me double check. Okay, let's flip up, flip that wing. Flip the wings and collapse in. Collapse in, collapse, line up. So line up. Align. How much you align? Just putting it on that tab. Snap in. Let me realign everything up. Jet. Done. Most jet mode. But we'll take a look at this in a sec. So as you see, we have that leg assembly to go. So. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's sling it on his back for a sec. No, back the legs. Flip up, flip down. Flip down the beat. Boom. So that way the whole tread lines up. That lines up. This lines up. Boom. Come inside, flip out these pieces. Flip around, they rotate around, like so. Yes, they're hollow on the inside. But you don't see that in robot mode, you don't see it in intake mode. Flip around. Okay, so now that way this was on the inside, that flips out. That's a little different bit. You can see there's like two little clips. There's a clip right here. Tab, slot, tab, slot, tab. Line, both halves up. Snap, snap. Okay, and now we're just gonna flip in. So you're just gonna flip in on the legs. So you leave them separated a bit. Like this, you're gonna use that bend all the way. And these little bits will tab in these little tabs right here on the tips of the feet right there. There, you can kind of make it this little tab. That tab will peg into this black one right there. So just get it aligned, just measure a little bit separate. Second. Boom. There, just get past. Peg that in. That's the leg assembly done. Almost done. Sorry, almost done. And just peg the gun in. There's a slot. Peg the gun handle into the screw hole right there, and then there's an option cut out for the gun. Let's drop this down and there it is, Overlord in both modes. I'll start with Headmaster in a sec. Okay, so I'll start with the team because it's a little bit easier. Right, you can see the barrel, the gun from the tank barrel. It's too small. The 7 gun symbols right there, which are stickers. You see cockpit, cockpit. So let me little turret right there. Try sun in gray, blue, that orange split. There's that. Inside there's the wheel. There's a wheel there, wheel there. 3 wheels. Does it roll? Yes. Rolls. Can do size comparisons later. Cockpit does open up, so if you want to put a time master in. Here's Droid 9. Just line, let me just like put him in like a seat, and then just angle in, and so this way. You can have your time master sit on the inside. Try not sit on the inside. There, push that down. There, close that. There, you can see him through the top. So you give it the fact that he's manning the tank. Okay. So for the tank, I'll slide back off to the side. You can see there's a few different ports, posts there. So if you want, you can have a time master sitting on top of a vehicle. So like here is time master. Ports, just line them up. There, so if you want, you can have them right on the tank. Ports right there, which these are for more base, are more for base, but there you can get that. See that? Okay. For jet version, upper half. See these from the thrusters, stickers right there, sticker. Right there, because that was folded in, I just didn't want to show it. Cockpit, back, so for bits. These bits are remolded. These bits are reused, but re-engineered, remolded from Sky Shadow's mold. And this bit's a sticker. All these stickers were already applied. And you take them out of the box. So there's that. See the cockpit, which we already saw in robot mode. You can set the time master here, more for base mode. Here, more for base mode. Base mode, base mode. Put him there for base mode. Put there for base mode. Okay, to open up the cockpit like I showed you. It's, you have to, let me see that instruction. Some instructions don't even tell you about that, like these popping off. So that's a nice, yeah, they left that out, but it's fine. So, let me just get the bottom one. It's the bottom, literally, this just really goes in the bottom. So there, I opened that window up a bit. Or there. Okay. So you can see if you want, you just gotta send in there. One thing I just realized I didn't show, I'll show it right now. So, if you know Overlord, he had 2 chess masters. 2 masters in the show and Master Force. Let me do a few things. Just get 2 Headmasters really quickly. There's just the Vector Prime and Laser Maximal one. So, in their head mode, I know these aren't the ones he specifically used. The Takara Legends came with these in different payups. These stores can open, and you have a small for Time Master. So here's Legion Maximus right there. And here's Vector Primes. In there, if you want. No, these kind of close with them in there. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. So there, if you want, you can use that. Okay, there we go. I'll tell you what this clip is for, but so here I'll do 2 quick comparisons and then we'll show them with Sky Shadow. Sky Shadow. Okay, here for team mode, I'm just gonna do like 1, 2 comparisons. Obviously, Sky Shadow. Here is the Kingdom Warpath. Which, yeah, so you can see their Kingdom Warpath literally the size of from the map, literally the size of the tank, just smaller. And it's a short barrel, but it's fine how it works. How Warpath was. So there was Kingdom Warpath, which I already have reviewed. I guess I'll probably film the G1 review, probably sometime. Then, well, the runs from the recent unboxing. Those will probably be filmed either in Christmas week or well, sometime in 2022. Okay, and for the jet mode comparison, here is the top half of Overlord with tanks returns. Wrong side. Broadside, which is a different jet, but it's fan-made. This is the official mode. There's a fan-made mode that looks a little better. But here, I'll take them both up in the air. Just put the gun underneath to give it like a support. Or just to like help you get a little sense of scale. There, and now I'll do Sky Shadow stuff. Sky Shadow comparisons. There we go. Okay. So I'll start with the tank and then do the top map. Tank, and here I'll start with the tanks. For a second, I'll move my way up to the jets. Okay. Sky Shadow, Overlord. Okay. Literally everything you see in Sky Shadow is the same as Overlord, or an opposite way around. So the hinges right there. Hinges right there. There's a little gray bits, white bits. Cannon sits in the same place. Same kind of symbol. This one's kind of pulling off. So that turret right there. This turret right there is on the same. Let me see if I can turn on my light because the light, how it is right there on the Overlord. It's kind of there. I should have done it earlier, but it's fine. You can see there's the turret, the cannon, right there. Oh, peg. Literally, you can see what's different. Literally, everything is the same. Same. Sides. Turrets, everything. Okay, there's that. For taking these probably out. Yes, they both roll. Get them both in base mode later. And see, that's for Overlord. Here's the jet mode. Sky Shadows and Overlords. That's it here. Yes, both of the Headmasters are in their cockpits. How I do the third mode, you'll find out. Literally, everything is new on Overlord here. This works a lot better. As I undo the arm. There we go. There. So here, they're kind of back to back. As I knocked one over his wings. There. There, you can kind of make it out. Overlord, Sky Shadow. Yes, if you want, you can swap out the legs. So that Sky Shadow will be with Overlord. It's top half, I'll show you that later. So now, if you see the clip, let me show you what this little clip for. Clip for is, let me turn on my light. I'll go in. Clip for is Overlord. Which they remove this function on Overlord's mode. Just quickly make it fast. You see there's that little clip right here under the chest plate, and then clip. Let me do this off camera because it'll take me a second of doing it. Snap, snap. We have that wing. There, that's what it would look like combined. You still can't do it. So, okay, I'll quickly get the Sky Shadow back and transformed into his base mode. Base mode is Sky Shadow. Sky Shadow's base mode is different than Overlord's base mode. But it will still show Sky Shadows. Just speeding up his transformation. Yes, I know it's off camera, but I'm not transforming over to the Sky Shadow. Camera makes it a lot easier, quicker. Just do Overlords and then I can, sorry, the Sky Shadow same mode, and then I can go back to Overlord. Come on, pad. There we go. Just flip out this one side and then I'm good to go. Yes, they can be interchanged, so if you want, you can put Sky Shadow's top half on Overlord. And Overlord on Sky Shadow. Don't believe me? I'll show you in a second. Just throw this here. Let me do Overlord, so the instructions. So show you going from rewind mode to base mode. It's just telling you what they do. It's only, it doesn't go for remote mode, so I'll do it my way from remote mode to base mode. I'll start with the legs because they're going to be easier. Let's do. Remove the gun, set back out to the side. Let's split that from the crotch. You want to put Overlord's legs back in robot mode configuration. Flip that back in, clip in. Snap in. Okay. So this side and then bring it down on the joint. I just realized that's there was that camera. Okay. So rotate at the thigh 180. Like so. Bring it out and put this in. Okay, let me now for the base connectors. Flip up these legs and flip out these black bits. Now that's Overlord's done. Well, Overlord's question. Yeah, I'm gonna get base mode frame, you'll see. I mean, there. That's the crotch and legs done. Overlord, base mode. Remove the cockpit. So yeah, remove the cockpit from Overlord for this base mode. Okay, here I'll do the cockpit in a second. Flip this bit, untap this bit, side, and just get that done. Just extend and that will clip in. I'll see why. Okay. I believe we would put these pins back away. Check. Oh. So yeah, I can do this on that one. It says so. Okay. There we go. And here. Just bring that down and we want to grab from the lower waist and then just bring this up. So from the lower waist. Bring that up. Okay, let me just do the cockpit. So cockpit, let me do the Headmaster too. Okay, there. So if you want to open this button up, flip in the landing gear. So you want to do that for this mode. And we just have in the cockpit. See, there's a peg right here. Also, when you're going into ship mode, there's a seat right here. A little notch for the Headmasters to sit in. And just peg the line up with one of those pegs in the feet on this little post. Okay, and you're going to put this backwards. Okay, it just takes some time just to line up the clips again. 1 out of 10. We're going to put the cockpit on backwards. I've done it before, it's just now being caught on something. There we go. It was like the landing gear that was getting caught on. Let's see if I can do it the other way. Now, here, put it away. So all the way through. I got it with the thing that's so quick. But there's the base mode. So now let me just show you this before I continue one step further. Well, I'll put the gun on the side. So yes, the legs can swap. I'm just going to do it now. So Overlord. Yeah. So here, watch. And this character, so you can slide Overlord's legs on him. Sky Shadow. There, so Sky Shadow has Overlord's pants, okay? And Overlord has Sky Shadow's pants. You get the idea. Okay. Actually put it, when I was doing Sky Shadows, I actually put it in more. Put it in more. Sky Shadows and Overlord's pants, I put it in more. Probably not the best choice of words. Just there we go. There, so let me just you can just align up, slide it in, fit and slide that in all the way, and boom, there's the base mode. I have to throw Sky Shadows like back to the side. Okay, and let me just put it back on the center, so like. There. Now this one I'm gonna definitely turn the camera up a little bit more. Perfect. And here is the gun. Okay. So it's right in there. Boom. That's Overlord. Time to turn Overlord base mode. Now you can connect a bunch of other bases. I do have others. So let's see if I can get them all in frame. This is not going to work out well. This is not going to work out well. There's Sky Shadow. That's it. Run clip. Just do one side of Sky Shadow. Try to get everything from. Yeah, because this one's big. There is Times Return Soundwave. Just get the range clipped and then I'll rearrange. Prime. Just just connect to the base. If it doesn't, I'll do it on the other side. Exactly. I'm just doing the camera because you won't connect. Clip the base one. Clip it. How would you clip it? I have to do it from the other side. There, I got it clipped in. It just took me a second. I just have to fight with it on camera. Gods like to fight. So really, they just want a piece. Okay. Ceremony. There, let me just. There, let me just. Sky Shadow just work for me. Just quickly do Sky Shadow. Might not do Sky Shadow. We'll see. Because depending on frame on this. That's good. You know what? Here you can see some pictures. You just do it off camera. I just eventually unclip it and just do Soundwave and Overlord. Soundwave and Overlords. Guess what? There we go, just a second. Which I might just leave him off to the side. Sky Shadows, because he's bigger. Well, he's not bigger, he's the same as Overlord, but just for that review, I might just set him off to the side if I can't get all three in frame. Which I won't be able to. Yeah, I'm not doing all three in frame. I'm not doing all three then. Yeah, but I'll leave Sharp Soundwave. Well, Soundwave, I'll leave Soundwave and Overlord. Here we go. Oh, that'll save me a little room. Here. Here, let me see if you can see this. Just turn the camera a little bit to the left. To the left a little bit. Just vertically anything. Thing in frame. Skip this one forward. Here, so you can see there's Sky Shadows and Overlords on. Or not Sky Shadows and Overlords. Sky Shadows is longer, you can just see the hands back there on the beat. Cockpit is shorter, but I do like Overlord's basement a little better. Maybe just set Sky Shadows back over here. Just space, Sky Shadows Cockpit, and maintain Cockpit. Alright, that's Sky Shadow. If I had bigger space, then maybe all three. Best I can get all of them in. Or you can see Overlords here. Do this a little bit. Alright, that's the best I can line. Arrow each time I surround how I like Soundwave as a port. Few ports throughout. Arrows quickly armor both of them up with Headmasters included. So I'll just quickly armor them up with Time Masters. And I'll even put Time Masters on them too. I do have available. So I just have a bunch of other figure weapons. Something I can list them so you can see you can see it, and you can like you put something in here. You put his shoulder cannon on either side of these primarily on these ports. Yeah. Out. There. Right, okay, good. You can sit right there. Okay, step back there. First, times returns Perceptor. Perceptor is that port, so right there. And he does have that port, so times Perceptor, Sandwich Gun. It's called Cruncher, but I'll show you how to put the Time Master in. Cruncher is a little loose, but it fits. Here's times return Soundwaves. Start. Perceptors, again, just keep it like some armor. Right? And Twin Inferno's weapons. You might be able to put up on here on the ports. Nope. But I know two other weapons I can put up there. You grab them. Base and should work. Things power the times receptor. Power rams and Inferno's weapons. Inferno's weapons right here. These are from these two guns I just put on the power of the guns Inferno. There. There, I found a little way to get them all a little bit more free. Here, let me. There, so that way you can see there's a bunch of firepower, especially more on sound waves than Overlords. But Overlord does have his gun. This is my weapon. Only trust this gun, nothing else. Only use this as weapon, nothing else. And the base mode though. There, that's at least better than I can put them in frame. Now, for the Time Masters. As you see, I already have sound wave up here, Sound Master, and there's try that from Overlords. Okay. So I have about, say, 7 different Time Masters. That's what they not go for Volchat. So here I'll put Perceptors in this gun. Perceptors was convex. There's Skull Cruncher, so let me just quickly put Skull Cruncher, and he is going in the gun mode. Headmaster in here, in the gun, in the seat. there's skull crunchers in this Headmaster in there. So that way you can see like there's a chair, seat. You're not supposed to fall off the table. You're not supposed to fall off the table. So then granted, if you see like ports, like these little ports, no port, ports in the cannon, so you can put them anywhere. Right. Here's the Megatron Headmaster. Doom shot. Doom shots. You just get doom shot on these pegs. I can. There, I just put a little more force. Just give it like he's manning this computer terminal. There. It looks like he's leaning a little bit, but it's fine. Not gonna wait for that. There's a peg hole right here. Peg right here for Spectre Prime's Headmaster. So I just start and do a shot over. Right there. Here's a Leech Maximo. There's the peg hole right there. Here's a bonsai versus Blunderbuss. Leave. And like you also do have like the ones on Overlord, so. Just work. Or I believe there is one here, so you can put, but I don't think it will fit, but. And there's Twin Furnace right behind that little window. You bring his arms off. Just Damaru for Twin Furnace. Correct. So like he's manning that terminal. There, so that's been the Tyrant's Returns Overlord review. Granted, the robot mode is good. It was good. Yeah, mode is good. Jet / sync mode is good. Some slight reholding. Sky shadows. Hold up, just bringing this back a little bit. Bring this one up a little bit. Perfect. So there's that. At least I managed to get everything in frame. Well, the base was frame. The base doesn't look good. Mode doesn't look good. Different from the Sky Shadow mode. Speaking of bases, let me just check something. Since he's actually right behind me, here's a 10x works. Sorry, not times power. Sage Omega base. Just doing 1/2. I'm not going to transform Omega back into base mode. Just for her to show something off. Just show something off. the siege base. Siege on Mega. It's gonna be a no, from what it looks like. Oh boy, well, these outer ones, but the inner one's smaller. Oh, they're bigger on the Mega run. Mega one, so no siege, they're not compatible from what it looks like. Okay, there's that, but at least you see everything. But yeah, the articulation is good. Parachute is good. You just slide it back as we back in. Slide. Let's do this with the microphone. But there you can see all that, all the base mode, robot mode. See if you have Time Master, other Time Master figures. You have different ports, like you have one here, well, you have two there. You have one here, one right here. Okay, so if you have some, maybe you have more. If you have other bases, you have more, like Panzer, Returns, Perceptor, 6-shot. So that's the Great Shot remold in that pack. Sky Shadow. But yeah, you have many different bases. Then, like, if you have like weapons that are compatible, like Perceptor's gun, short gun, you can see you have Time Master staying on, activating. Like, there's that, different guns, different weapons. Just depends. Stuff on what, well, you can extend this to your own desire. Builds work good for team mode. Base mode looks still good. It's different from the Sky Shadow mode. I'll give you that. There, that's Times Returns Overlord. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button to know if you might be live or upload the video. Find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, Ultimate Wolf on Discord. So there's that. So the cannons, I might do a little short usage coverage to stream of the raid on Adventure Game. Playing that. But yeah, anyways, I'm an Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming. And I'll edit the thumbnail later. Or it looks like I took the basement, but I'll do the robot mode thumbnail if I can. Yeah, anyways, I have an Ultimate Wolf reviews and you can find Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. 2 Overwatch reviews for the next week. For next week. next week. Either it's going to be the Sombrera or Lucio, I believe, and then that's the major package figures and stuff like that. There's an Ultimate Wolf reviews and gaming. Maybe a raid stream and then also more trade tonight. Here's an Ultimate Wolf reviews and